Welcome back to Harrowings and the Passing Show. This is a little bit of who, what, when, and where in Washington, D.C. A little music coming to us from over in Mission. Not quiet evening. The click of my umbrella is the only thing we hear. Hello, World Yellow and Stephen Carey. Good to have you on the Passing Show. This is just a little bit of who, what, when, and where. Primary documentation of this point in history. Got some folks getting touched up in the Mimosa Salon, Blue Mercury here, T Mansion. It's rolling on home after a good solid 8 hours at our favorite cafe, Daily Provisions, folks in Alero. And Larry's Ice Cream. They're still running, even at this late hour. Family owned since 1985, I think it says. It's been a while. Coming up on La Tomate, Italian restaurant. Been there since '87. Quite closed at this hour on a Sunday night, Easter Sunday, 2026. There's a lot of contention in the world these days. Some really bad behavior on the part of our fellow humans, but I'm doing the best I can to be a good ancestor. When all is said and done, Len and I will be splitting our estate between two different charities. The Mr. Rogers Foundation, that carries on the work of Fred Rogers, near and dear to Len's heart as a native of Latrobe, Pennsylvania. And then there's Seva.org, which is near and dear to my heart, founded by Ram Dass, very brilliant Jahanara Romney, the former Hugh Romney, now Wavy Gravy, and a host of UN diplomats and scholars, doctors. Seva restores sight to the needlessly blind in the world. So far, they have performed over 5 million operations, and it's my pleasure to know that half of our state will go to supporting Seva. If you don't know Seva.org, it's the Sanskrit word for service, S-E-V-A. And it's just one of the best things in the world, I think, to be able to restore sight to people who would otherwise be blind. That's why they chose to do it after the eradication of smallpox, in which Larry Brilliant was intimately involved with other UN doctors. He managed to eradicate it. And then Steve Jobs got them all together and said, hey, what's next? And unnecessary blindness is what they chose to tackle. There's a good backstory to how all that came about. I'm a little too tired to tell it right now. You can find out all about it at seva.org. And of course, the Mr. Rogers Foundation takes care of children. We want to be good ancestors. Even though Lynn and I have not had a family of our own, we figure that's the best thing we can do as part of our legacy. Leave that little ripple effect of whatever we haven't spent keeping us alive going to the benefit of others. I've spent a lot of our earnings supporting things like this in the past years, months, days. And I'll be doing some more of that kind of good work this May, heading to the Ardmore Music Hall. Ardmore, up in Philadelphia, is a remarkable place. Small, but intimate. And the musicians that play there for the Unlimited Devotion weekend, doing so for the charity. Bless their hearts. Should have some Cracker Jack performances. And I just, oh, my hat's off to all of them for doing what they do so givingly to benefit Rex Foundation and Camp Winter Rainbow in this case. Again, an opportunity to be a good ancestor at Camp Winter Rainbow. And Rex Foundation helps a lot of different organizations, including Camp Winter Rainbow. They're out to provide assistance to them. Seeing a lot of the construction that's happening along here. Got to figure out my way because I think I actually walked wrong. I should be able to do this. Let's see. Step over here into the gravel, back up on the sidewalk. Jumbo slice. 15 years old, he's like, I want pizza. You go jumbo slice. Jumbo slice. And he, so like my uncle goes and wants dog. My aunt. My back is giving me a little bit of a protest from standing for so long. I had about a half an hour to sit down, have an egg and cheese sandwich, and then get back into it. Get back into it tomorrow morning too at 6:30. What they call it, the clopen. Close one night, open the next day. Run 16 hours in a matter of 24 and a half hours. It's going to be a little more than that for me. There's also the commute, which you are accompanying me on, the commute home. An even stroll. Although being on my feet for 2 o'clock to about 7:24, I think, 7:26. Back on 8 to 10 something. Oh, it's good exercise. Steady work. Handling the chairs, tables, making sure the place is pretty sterile before the next crew comes on, including me. Off to the distance, I guess the moon is making the sky glow there. Let's see it. We get set in the west already. Artemis crew should be just about there. I think they're arriving tomorrow. To scoot around the back, have a brief period of time in which they will not be in line of sight of the Earth. The 4 astronauts. And what else we got? Lee's joined. Lee, you're a very faithful follower of the passing show, I tell you what. But we're at the bunker. I live in the dungeon. I think we're looking up at Jupiter. The sky there. Most likely seems in the right position to be Jupiter. I don't know though. Configuration of stars near it. Can't really see a lot else. But that's okay. We're going to go into our little gated community shared by Congress along the waters. At the first door, my neighbor Antonio at the second. I'm in the back. Gracie and Jeff are in the very back. My door is invisible even from here. Which I like. I'm kind of hidden from the world. While in the midst of it all, observing the passing show. Wondering what it's all about. I do know this, every cent spent's a vote for the kind of world we are co-creating. Be the change you want to see in the world, actions matter. Be a good ancestor. And with that, I'm going to head down to the lion door knocker hanging on my door. Pretty much as it's been doing since this place was rehabbed in the 80s. And the hydrangeas are getting a little extra electric light. as I search for my keys. So thanks for joining via we're out here. End live video.